Yo, my bad, bro. Fucking cut up. My fucking camera cut up. Yo, my bad, yo. My bad, my camera cut out, bro. I got to start this shit again. When am I gonna react to? Oh shit. Yo, my bad, bro. Yo, I've got a fucking long list at the moment, bro. See, the problem is I get over like 200 requests a day, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro. So the list is quite long, but yeah, but I'll get around to it, bro. I'll get around to it. Albania is next, dude. Yeah, bro. Yeah, glad we've been fucking camera cut out, bro. Bro, I was watching some funny ass shit today, bro. I don't know if you're familiar with the program. You might have your own version over there, Family Feud. It's got this it's a show, like, you know what I mean, like a game show. And the host asks, so like what happens is they ask the crowd, they do a survey, bro, and they ask the crowd a whole bunch of questions, and the top 5 answers get put up on this board, bro. And then they ask the 2 teams, and then they have 2 teams, bro, and they ask players from the teams the same questions, and if they get the, you know, one of the answers, they get points and shit, right? Team with the most points wins. Bro, one of the questions today, bro, one of the questions was, the host says to the contestant, he says, name a word that can follow the word pork. Like, you know, pork chop. Or, you know what I mean? He says, name a word that can follow the word. Oh, there you go, bro. Global movement. You're on. He says, name a word that follows the word pork. And the guy says, cupine. Cupine. Porcupine. And you know what the funniest shit about it was, that the guy was so confident that the fucking word was gonna be on the board, bro. He's sitting there going, it's up there, Steve. I'm telling you, bro, it's up there. Cupine. Porcupine, are you fucking kidding me? But the dude was he was so adamant, bro. He was like, even the host was like, bro, I'm gonna show it to you. Because it's right here. Wait, this shit was funny, bro. I'm telling you. So check this out.
Word values of double. Here we go. Top 6 answers are on the board. Name something that follows the word pork.
Lawn! Lawn! Pork lawn!
This bitch is crazy.
Lawn!
Oh.
Porkaloin is what she means.
Glad you spelled it,
Hang on, wait. I'll get to that guy. What's this? Here we go. What's this?
That follows the word pork. You pie. Huh? What am? Name something that follows the word pork. You pie. You pie. What is cupine? This is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
That was the greatest answer I had ever heard, Bird. That was the greatest answer I had ever heard in my fucking life, Bird. Oh, come on, bro. Pork, cupine, bro. The fuck out of here with your cupine, nigga. You kidding me? Bro, this is my new favorite song, bro. This is my new favorite song. UFO 361, bro. Emotions, bro. It's my new favorite song, bro. I fuck with it heavy. Bro, it's just a good chill song, bro. It's a good song to like chill and just vibe out to. You know what I mean? I just think that it's one of those you just chill vibe out to it, bro. This dude, you're right. Mine's a bone apple tea. Bone apple tea. As you mean in Bon Appetit? What you mean? You mean in Bon Appetit? Yo, I'm gonna pack this again because I need to get high somewhere. But yo, there's some funny fucking answers in this shit, bro. What do I think about drinks? That's a good question, bro, and I'll answer that in a second. Yo, what do I think about drinks with sweetness in them? Like, you mean like soda and stuff? Coca-Cola Zero? But I don't condone anybody drinking anything with sugar in it, bro. I don't use sugar myself, bro. I don't put sugar in anything. Like most of my loyal subscribers, bro, most of you know that I'm a personal trainer, bro. So, you know what I mean? So I personal training. That's what I do for work, bro. So I give that advice every single day when I'm at work, bro. Do you know how much? What? No, my bad. Have you guys ever seen Coke that sat in a bottle for say months or years, bro? Have you seen what it does? It actually disappears, bro. It actually disappears. It slowly starts disappearing, bro. And then the bottle starts getting shrunken up and shit, bro. It actually starts, bro, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Yeah, try to write diet plans. See, this is it, bro. See, now, this is a conversation starter. This is going to start a good conversation. So, this is what I love about personal training, bro. So, this is what I do, bro. Right? And each personal trainer is different, bro. Every personal trainer might be different. Like you see me, bro. I smoke weed, bro, and I smoke weed, bro. I know that people say, oh yeah, but it's good for you because it cures. It's good for cancer patients. Yeah, it's good for people who have cancer, who have that cancer cell. You know what I mean? Who have cancer cells in their body. It's good for them. It's not so great for us, bro. It's good for us to chillax and kick back and get high, but it's not actually good for your brain cells and all that kind of shit. We all know that. But anyway, bro. So the reason why I got into personal training, bro, was because um, there were two reasons, right? There were two reasons that drove me to do it, bro. I got out of prison, bro, and I knew the week I got out of prison, I knew, right? I was sitting at home, had my kids running around and shit, my girl, my dogs and shit, and I knew, bro, I had to do something with my time because I had just left a whole big part of my life. I had just left it behind, bro. So I left the gangs. I was in. And to leave the gangs, that meant leaving the whole life behind, bro. Snapped my SIM card from my phone. I shut my Facebook down and all that shit the day I got out of prison, bro. But before I did that, I let everyone know I was leaving the game and all that shit. I didn't just fucking gap it like a little bitch nigga, bro. I did everything the right way, bro, right? I handled all my beef before I left the gang so that the gang wasn't left cleaning up any of my shit. I did everything the right way, bro, right? But what I found, bro, was once I got out of prison, I'd gone around the jail settling all of my old scores, all of that shit. But then what I found, bro, was once I got out of prison, bro, I was sitting there and I was bored, bro. I was so used to living a fast life, bro, gang lifestyle. You know what I mean? Always down at the clubhouse, where it's pretty much a nightclub from fucking Monday to Monday. You know what I mean? Like the clubhouse don't never sleep. The headquarters don't never sleep. You know what I mean, bro? I was used to that kind of lifestyle, bro. So sitting around home, bro, trying to do the normal shit. I was like, bro, I need to do something with my time, bro, or I'm just gonna end up falling back into the old shit, bro. So I started looking online, bro. I started looking online at things I could do, bro. But to find something that I could do with myself, bro, I had to basically look at what skills I had, bro. I had been in prison for 17 years of my life, my nigga, shit. You know what I mean? I've been in prison for 17 years of my motherfucking life. So I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do, bro? Like, what can I do? What skills do I have? So I thought, I can train. I know how to train, bro. Right? Because it's what you do in jail, bro. I know how to train. So I thought, fuck it. I'll look for a course that does that shit. Now, there were courses, there were courses that did certain levels, right, of personal training. So you could do group training. There was a course that you could do so you could take groups and stuff like that, bro. There were courses you could do that got you yoga tickets. There were courses that you could do that just got you, you know what I mean, specific types of certificates. But to get yourself an actual personal training level 4 certificate here in New Zealand, you had to go through the New Zealand Institute of Health and Fitness, bro, right, which is run through university and shit like that, bro. So I thought, fuck it, I wonder if I could make it in. They only have 18 available positions in this class, bro. And there's probably about 1,500 of us that actually apply to get in there. Now, fuck, bro. I was like, fuck. I'm probably not gonna make it, bro. 17 years in jail, and still not gonna need me and shit, bro. I made it in, bro, right? And I'll tell you how I made it in, bro. I made it in because I was real with the boss, right? So when it was my turn to have my one-on-one meeting with him, you know what I mean? I went in for my meeting and that. I sat down with him and he asked me, why do you want to be a personal trainer? Now, I gave him 2 reasons, bro. One, I said to him, bro, I've got a colorful background. I just got out of prison. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, bro, I got out of prison. I'm just looking for a leg up, bro. I'm looking for someone to give me a hand, bro. I'm trying to turn my life around. I just need someone to give me a hand. I was like, bro, I've taken so much from people, you know, just the kind of gang shit and all that. I've taken so much from motherfuckers, bro, that I wanted to try and find something that I could give back to people, bro. A way that I could give back to people. And personal training was the perfect way to do it, bro. Because you can't go into the shop, bro, and buy 5 years of life. You can't just go into the store and buy yourself a box of life. You know what I mean? Or can I buy five extra years of life, bro? You can't just go do that, bro. But personal trainers, they have an opportunity to train someone into a really good, healthy situation in their life where they can gain an extra 5 years with their grandkids and shit like that, bro. So that was one reason why I got into personal training, bro, was to because I wanted to give back, bro, because I've taken so much, you know what I mean? Remember if you go have a look at my other lives, there's a playlist there, bro, called Hood Stories, and one of the first stories I told on there was about how I went to jail when I was 15, bro, for 7 years, and that was for taking someone's life, bro. She was an innocent person, bro. It was a car crash, but um, I was on a crime spree. I was in the middle of a crime spree when I crashed into her, bro, and I got arrested with 14 firearms and all sorts of stuff like that, bro. So I mean, ever since that day, and I've also, I've done a lot of other things, similar things like that, bro. You know what I mean? Some things I can't talk about. Some things I can't talk about. Some things I'd rather not. But that was one of the reasons I got into personal training. Another reason I got into personal training was because New Zealand, New Zealand has one of the highest obesity rates in the world, bro. Right? And amongst those New Zealanders, 80% of those people are my people, the native people of New Zealand, bro. Right? They're my own native people, bro. The Maori, the Pacific Islanders of New Zealand, bro. And I've lost too many of my aunties and uncles, cousins, and stuff like that to heart attacks and you know what I mean, diabetes and stuff like that, bro. So yeah, bro. So that was the other reason I got into personal training. But yeah, bro. So I write diet plans for people, things like that, bro. Um, but no, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you one of the best things about personal training, bro. Because people think, what do you need someone just to show you how to lift weights and stuff for? It's more than that, bro. It's how that's only like 20% of the job, bro. What happens in 20% of what a personal trainer actually does, bro? So what ended up happening, bro? I'll tell you what happened, bro. Right? I sat down with the boss of that, the guy who actually does the inductions for the course and shit. And I knew that was my only opportunity, bro, to get in the course, bro. And I thought, yo, man, you got to drop all the bullshit. Maybe the guy here, this is your one chance to get in. It's time to drop the facade. It's time to cut all the bullshit, bro, and just be real with this nigga. And hey, who knows, bro? So that's what I said to him, bro. I was like, yo, man, look, I need a fucking hand, bro. I was like, I just need a hand. You know what I mean? I was like, I've never tried this before, bro. I was always proud of being a gangster, and I was always proud of living that lifestyle. And hey, man, I got nothing against the lifestyle. I've got nothing against niggas that be gangsters, bro. I've got nothing against anyone that joins gangs or anything, because everyone's got their own story, bro. Right? And there are some people out there that join these gangs for really legitimate reasons, bro. Not just to do crime. Like, people don't join gangs to do crime. You can do crime without being in a gang. You know what I mean? People don't join gangs because they go, hey, man, I want to do some robberies. I'm going to go join the gang. You can do robberies without joining the gang. That's not why people do it, bro. But a lot of people would think that don't come from that lifestyle because they don't want to understand, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I came from that lifestyle, bro. And there was nothing I was ashamed of that I did in that lifestyle because I did everything correctly, bro. I walked correctly. I robbed the robbers. I didn't rob innocent people. I didn't rob law-abiding citizens, bro. I robbed niggas that rob niggas. You know what I mean? When I attacked someone, it was a rival gang member, bro. It wasn't just because someone looked at me funny. It was whatever, bro. You know what I mean? All that kind of shit. But anyway, enough of that. Back to the personal training stuff, bro. So one of the things I love about personal training, bro, is So about 20% of it's in the gym, bro. Yep, 1, 2, you got it. You got to keep that back straight. Awesome, chest out, squeeze right at the end there, squeeze. Awesome, let it go, breathe. Nice set, nice set, nice set. Let's walk it off. Do a couple laps, just walk a couple laps. Get a drink of water in you. Don't forget, sip your water, don't skull your water, shit like that, bro, right? So that's usually how a personal trainer talks in the gym. But that's only 20% of the job. The other 80% of the job, bro, is the other 80% of the job is split up into two, bro. One of it would be all the paperwork that you got to do behind the scene, bro. Marking off, yep, you did that set. And right next to that, look, I'll show you guys. I'll give you a little explanation. I'll give you a little example. Sorry. Right, so here's one of my. So here's a training thing that I will. To live a happy, stress-free, healthy life, and I truly believe that fitness is the gateway to achieving this. With a healthy body comes a healthy mind, and with these two things combined, you'll make healthy life choices. If this is what you're looking for, contact me for free consultation. Blah, 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 blah. So it says here qualifications: qualified personal trainer, level 4, registered first aid, certificate in small business management. Areas of expertise: general fitness, endurance, agility, flexibility and speed, strength and conditioning, muscle building and shaping, weight and fat loss. Shit like that. You know what I mean? So this is so here's a training program that I write up for someone, right? So after we do our workout, bro, I've got the lat pull down here. Number of reps. So she has to do four sets, but 8 reps per set. She gets a 60-second rest in between, and then I rate how well she did. So 8 out of 10, or 8. You know, she got an 8. She did an 8 out of set 1. She did 8 out of 10. Set 2 did an 8 out of 10. Shit like that, bro. Then I've got a mark off week 1 whether she did it. So 95% she completed in week 1. 95%, 100% of those she completed, 100% of those, 100% of those. So I mean, a lot of it's writing down stuff, bro. She's like, and that ain't shit. That's nothing. This whole thing's hers. This whole thing's hers, bro. All of this shit's hers. You know what I mean? This is all the paperwork. You know what I mean? So that's one half of that 80%. The other half of that 80% is, you know, a couple hours after the workout, bro. You send them a message. You send your client a message. Hey mate, how you feeling? How you feeling after that workout? How's your body feeling? You know what I mean? And you're writing notes while they're relaying that back to you. Shit like that, bro. Then you've got to call again or send a message. However you guys have agreed at the start when you sat down, you would have agreed on a way that you communicate. However you agreed is how you communicate. So it might have been through text. So you text them the next day, 24 hours later. Hey mate, how you feel after yesterday's session, bro? That was a great session. Hope you're feeling good, bro. And always giving them those reminders, bro, of the things that they forget. Because you'll notice after a while, after talking after a while, bro, a couple months down the track, you'll notice, oh man, this guy always forgets to bring water. He always forgets to bring water. Right? So you chuck those little reminders in on your conversations. Hey, bro, how's your day been? Hey, don't forget, bro, drink that water. Get that water in you today, bro. Sip it a little bit at a time. You know, remind them, get a good sleep, bro. Get some good sleep. Because people don't understand, bro, that when someone makes a goal like they want to lose 20 kilos so they can fit into a suit to wear at their son's wedding, like their son or their daughter might be getting married and they have a specific suit that they want to fit into, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like an old suit that they wore on their wedding day, bro. They might want to chuck that shit on. And that might be their goal, bro. You got to remember, that's a major goal, bro. That's a life-changing goal. This ain't just some little goal like, hey, man, I want to save some money and go, you know, I don't know, go to Disneyland or some shit. That's a big goal, bro. But you're talking a life-changing goal here, my nigga. Like, you're talking You're losing 20 kilos, bro. This is health and fitness, bro. You're talking a big thing, bro. It's a huge thing. The changes that this is going to do for you is bigger than just getting into that suit. You might not realize this until that happens, bro. Until you start seeing and noticing how people start looking at you now, just by walking up the street, the way people are looking at you, the different types of shoes you can now wear, bro, because you feel comfortable in these nice fucking Air Maxes now. Where back in the days, these weren't the shit, you know what I mean? You'd rather have worn SB Dunks because they're more cushy and skateboarding shoes are better for bigger guys, you know what I mean? So, bro, personal training is a huge thing, bro. Being a personal trainer is huge. I asked them, I asked questions like, what's your favorites? Who's your favorite artist? What's your favorite type of music? But obviously, I love music, bro, right? I asked questions like, have you ever exercised before? What were your favorite machines? And they'll tell me these things, right? And they don't know why. They think, why the hell would he want to know my favorite fucking song? Then I ask things like, hey, yo, man, what's your favorite snack? Like, if you were to cheat, what would you eat on cheat day? They're like, oh, I like Snickers bars. I'm like, okay, all right, nigga, I'll get you. So come to that day, bro, right? Come to that day. They walk into the gym. I've got their favorite fucking machines out, bro. Their favorite workout machines out. Their favorite band is playing on the speakers. They're like, they already want to be here, bro. They already want to be here. They already relax and feel comfortable because, yo, this is my place. This is the place for me, my nigga. Damn, he got my favorite shoe playing. He got the fucking my favorite machines out. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit, bro. If you know that they're not comfortable around people when they're exercising, you organize a time with them that you know that the gym's not so packed, bro. You know how the gym is, you work there, you know what I mean? It's your fucking gym, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the personal is about, bro. Like that's got nothing to do with the training. That's personal, bro. So always remember in personal training, personal comes before the training, bro. Always get personal first. The training will come later, bro. So the whole point is to make the nigga feel comfortable, bro. The whole point is to make that nigga feel comfortable and make him want to go, bro. You know what I mean? What's the point in getting the workouts in straight away if he doesn't even feel comfortable being here? Because he's not going to come back next week, my nigga. You'll get that one pay out of him, and he won't even get nowhere near his goal, and he's gone. The whole point is for him to come back every day so you can get your bread and he can reach his goal. Both of you win, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the whole point in that shit. Yeah, now you see? Now that's another thing. That's another thing, Marilyn, my nigga. You're right. But that's another thing, my bro, is anybody can lose weight. Like it's just like anybody can make money, bro. Anyone can make money, anyone can lose weight. But what do you do to keep the money, or what are you doing to keep the weight off? Do you know what I mean? You don't just lose the weight and then just go back to kicking back. You know what I mean? You get back to kicking back. You're meant to be doing these things, bro, until right. I'll explain it like this, bro. I learned this in while I was trying to get my tickets, bro. I learned this, right? When a baby is at a crawling stage, bro, and they're learning how to walk, that baby's gonna stand up and fall down at least 300 times, bro, before it's able to stand and learn its balance, bro. Right? So what I'm trying to say is it takes a human being an average of 300 repetitions to be able to do something without thinking it, bro. Right? Driving. You'll drive a car. When you're learning how to drive, you would have to drive it at least 300 times, roughly, before you can drive without thinking, bro. Talking to your mates and just driving. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, this is Nipsey Hussle, bro. Victory lap. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Verse and they appear. Rest in peace, Nut, bro. So, bro, like for real though, you know, when you're losing, when someone loses weight, bro, like if someone goes in with a goal to lose some weight, they're not just. It's not just a goal like, hey man, I wanna have my license by the end of the month, or I wanna be able to, you know what I mean, or something like that, bro. I wanna learn how to play pool, or I wanna learn how to play this rugby league game by the end of the month. It's not one of those kinds of goals. We're talking a lifestyle change, bro. This is gonna change. It'll change your whole lifestyle, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like your goal, like I said, bro, your goal might just be to fit into a specific suit because you've got your son's wedding or your daughter's wedding coming up, and you might want to fit into a specific suit. So that might be your goal, but you don't actually realize that it's going to change for positively. It's going to change a whole lot of other things in your life, bro. And that'll be hopefully infectious, bro. That's the whole, because you know what I mean. Because you know, if it's infectious, then you'll want to, and if you love the lifestyle change, then you'll want to keep the lifestyle change, right? You'll want to keep that shit. And by that time, bro, the things that you're doing should be normal. They should be normal to you. You shouldn't be getting up in the morning going, oh man, I've got the gym this morning. It should be part of your lifestyle because you've been doing it for so long now that it's now the norm. You know what I mean, bro? And that's the whole point, my nigga. That's the whole point. The whole point is to make the norm. Isn't that the point, to make healthy living just normal for you? You know what I'm saying? How do you make it normal? Well, you've got to do it over and over and over and over again, bro. How does anything become normal? You know what I'm saying? Shout outs, bro. anything that you want to become normal, anything that's not normal is just uncomfortable. Obviously, it's uncomfortable. You've never done this shit before. It's uncomfortable. If you put anyone in a situation that they're not used to, the shit's uncomfortable, bro. They're not going to be, you know what I mean? Shit ain't going to feel right. They're not going to want to be there. They're going to want to try and, I'm out and split the scene, you know what I mean? But, but you put them there every single day. Like, it's like getting a new job, bro. Right? It's like getting a new job or going to a new school or some shit like that. You don't want to go to a new school, bro. Fuck that school. I don't know anyone there. Fuck that shit. I ain't going there. Or fuck that job, man. I don't want to work there. I don't know anyone there. I ain't got no homies there. You know what I mean? That kind of shit, bro. But if you go to school there for 2, 3, 4 weeks, all of a sudden you know one person. All of a sudden you know 2 people. All of a sudden you know 10 people, 20 people. 5, 6 months later, your parents are like, oh, do you want to move to another school? He's like, nah, man, I ain't want to go nowhere, man, because I know niggas here now. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean about it. You're just going to make that lifestyle want to be normal, bro. And the only way to make it normal is just to do it over and over and over again till it becomes the norm, bro. Because everything feels fucked up when it's the first time, nigga. You know what I mean? Anything's uncomfortable if it's the first or second time you're trying to live that kind of lifestyle, or you're trying to, you know what I mean? So just a little bit of fucking, just a little bit of game, or just a little bit of split game for you, motherfucker. But you're right though. It's definitely a lifestyle change. But that's the only reason why they balloon back up, bro. Like you're saying, G, the only reason why they balloon back up, bro, is because for some reason, somewhere, once they reach their goal, after that, somewhere there they lost interest, or you know what I mean, or they were introduced somewhere back to their old lifestyle, bro. And not many people do fall off once they change their lifestyle up like that, though. Not many people do, but some people do, bro. Sometimes other things happen in people's lives, bro, that stop the progress that they're making, my bro. You know what I mean? And it's out of their control, kind of shit. Who knows, bro? Who knows? But the whole point is, once you get them to that lifestyle change, bro, hopefully at that time, once they reach that goal, it's become normal for them. You know what I mean? To live that kind of way, bro. If not, then yo, you're gonna have to put in some more work, my nigga. New Zealand looks so nice. New Zealand is so nice, bro. That's because New Zealand's the fucking nicest looking country in the world, my nigga. Facts. I'm not even lying, bro. Facts. I didn't even say this. Everyone else says this. Yeah, New Zealand's beautiful, bro. We're lucky as fuck. So yo, what's up? Where's Snake the Boss? Where you tapping in from, my nigga? Let me know where you're tapping in from, my bro. Shut up. You know what's up. We know where you tapping in from, Global Movement. We know what's up with you, my nigga. We know where you tapping in from, Marilyn Monroe. Yo, why is your name Marilyn Monroe? Can I ask that? Yo, hit me back. Let me know. You tapping in from New York, bro? 5. Yo, what's the time? What's the time in New York? What's the time in New York, bro? Oh, bro. Check out fucking long line, my nuts swinging like them. Yo, y'all probably already heard this shit. Y'all probably already heard this shit, most of these, bro. But it's some old shit anyway, bro. Oh, fucking Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez fucking freestyle. 5 kills the 5 fingers of death. It's the 5 fingers of death thing on fucking. This was on Sway's fucking. On Sway's fucking. What's it called? 19 minutes. Is it a 9-minute freestyle? Damn, 9 minutes. I didn't actually realize this shit was 9 minutes. Listen to this shit.
He's only hit me to tell me what he's going to do.
Listen to this
Tory
shit.
Lanez, true MC. I want all y'all to get him on your platform so he can spit this fire. He's been spitting for us for years. Yeah, I'm glad they all catching on now.
Just
That's
random.
why we had him up here.
Good.
It's important to the gang. DJ Wonder, drop that beat on him. Sway in the morning, Shade Full 5. Let's do it.
This is what we doing
Yeah,
today.
bro. I'm on this channel forever, my nigga. Do I plan on reacting forever? Sure, I ain't planning on stopping anytime soon, my nigga.
Yeah. How, Sway?
Griselda? Yeah, my nigga. Yeah, my bro.
Yeah. New York City, stand the fuck up.
Stand the fuck
Toronto,
up.
stand up. That's right. I need that. Well, hold on. I need my intro right quick. We just on the intro right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the finest in the game, a true hyena. Give it up for Tory Lanez.
My Glock crazy, fiends on my block crazy. A lot of niggas sending shots that cannot phase me. Cops moving,
Niggas shooting at the ops daily. My mama died, but my pops raised me.
The block made me tuck grips and
Serve rocks daily.
I started scamming, had my bitches doing drops crazy. Listen, I got a vision
Of an all-white wraith with the inside interior seat color of hot brace.
Have it looking like a dinner when I'm driving. My grip like my dick.
It get bigger when I slide.
45 skipping like flip on the gliding. Coming through the spot,
Troops dripping like Poseidon.
Different bitches tripping, trying to get it right beside him. I'm
S5 fifth driving out the sunroof.
Clip flying while my niggas stick shipping, trying to switch irons. He was tripping, yeah, shit won't let his bitch drive it. I'm talking violation. My little niggas out here robbing niggas for the love of balling like annihilation.
And they some cold-hearted niggas, but that's how I raised them. Scraping off the ball for you dry racing.
He put his hands on your brother, gotta fade him. He put his hands on your sister, it's annihilation.
Bro, this is just type in Tory Lanez. Tory, T-O-R-Y, Lanez, L-A-N-E-Z. And it's kills the 5 finger of death. Kills the 5 fingers of death. And got busy with any nigga that made joke of it. Made a little change, boom, bam, studio equipped. Fast forward a couple years later, sitting in the Range Rover tints. My life is crazy, ice is hazy, overnight price. How to expedite your life? Yo, fire. I can get you straight, it's crazy. Money height like the white on a flight with KD. Crazy how I pulled up in the trap rolls. Pocket rocket in my sneaker right under the sock rolls. I keep it on me and my block nose. Because without it, something's missing like a nose ring on puck nose. Bandana top, blam, blam, your rock, bandana, the man inside that you gave your hand and drive. I'm so sick, I fuck with it. Heavy. Times hard and niggas gotta split the O in sections. No burners like fucking hoes, no protection. But that's rare. So yeah. Yo. I tell you what though, bro. I'll tell you about my first job, bro. I'll tell you about the first job I got as a personal trainer, bro. It was fucked up, right? So the first job I got as a personal trainer, bro, I ended up working in the fucking gym in the hood, bro, right? Because I couldn't get a job because I didn't have the experience and shit, bro. So I couldn't get a job at any of the big gyms in the city, bro. You know what I mean? Like gyms and shit that I work at these days, bro. But back when I started, bro, I had to work in the hood, bro, which made it hard for me, bro, because I was a hood nigga, bro. I am a hood nigga, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a hood nigga. I know all the niggas in the hood. I know all the gang niggas. I know everybody, bro. Right? And they give me mad respect, bro. So I give them mad respect back. So I got these niggas coming in, bro. And I'm trying to get like some experience under my belt, bro. And I'm not trying to look like I'm from no hood and shit, bro. I'm in fucking the work gear and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like niggas are used to seeing me in my gang, like in my colors and shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Niggas are used to seeing me ganged up and shit. So I'm at this, I'm working at this gym now, bro. And niggas are coming into the gym. Hey, yo, what up, Rock? What's happening, my nigga? I'm like, yo, what's up, cuz? Bro, there was a few times where my boss would come in and he'd say, hey, yo. Did I ever train my old ops? No, I never trained them. Oh, bro, I'll tell you a good one in a minute. But, bro, my boss would come in sometimes and be like, hey, yo, you might have to tell these guys here to take those shirts off. Because they'd have their gang shirts on. They'd be in there training and shit, you know, pumping iron and shit, bro. And I'm like, fuck. Oh, no way. And these are ops. And I'm like, what the fuck? But because I'm a worker shit, bro. And like I said, bro, I moved right in the hood, bro. And I sorted all my shit out in there. We never got along, bro. Me and the ops and that, but they'd walk in and then they'd see me and go, hey, bro. And I go, hey, bro. And they'd just walk in and do this shit. Well, this time I had to walk up to these niggas and tell them, yo, you're going to have to take your shirts off. Now, bro, you're going to bear in mind, imagine being a blood or a crip. Imagine being a crip and you walk into a place and there's a blood that works there and he has to walk up to you and tell you, yo, you have to take your bandana off, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? If it was any other place or any other worker, they probably would have been cool with it, bro. They probably would have been like, hey, yo, sorry, man. But I'm not just any other worker. They know I'm no longer in the gang no more, but it's still hard for them to look at me like I'm just not like that no more, bro, because of the shit that I've done to these niggas, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because of how hard I rode for the gang, bro. Like, so these niggas are like, I'm like, hey, so I gotta watch the way I approach the situation, bro. So I walk over there. So I roll on over there, bro, and I'm like, hey, yo, boys. Hey, yo, man, no disrespect, homies, but a lot of the cats in here, a little bit intimidated by the shirts, my bro, so he's able to, like, sort of just, you know what I mean? They looked at me and they're like, what? Are you trying to tell us to take our fucking shirts off, bro? But they started getting all fucking, they started pressing, bro. They were pressing, bro. Do you know what I mean? They were pressing, and it started turning ugly really fast, bro. My boss noticed what was happening, bro. And luckily, he just thought these dudes was just some aggressive ass gang niggas, bro. He didn't actually realize that the only reason they were pressing was because I was from a rival gang, and I'm now telling them they have to take their shirts off, bro. So he walks over and he's like, "Hey, what's going on here, guys? Look, we can't have you wearing no shirts in here." I'm thinking in my head, why didn't you just come on, fucking tell these niggas that shit yourself at the start, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? But I avoided that situation because of that, bro. But it could have gone ugly if my boss hadn't come over, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you another time, bro. I'll tell you a real fucking good one, bro. I'm at work, bro, right? This is later on, about a year later, maybe a year and a half later, bro. I was at a better gym, bro. I was in the city now, bro. You know what I mean? Working the same one of the big gyms, bro. And I'm sitting at the desk with my boss, bro. And one of these is sitting there. One of these is sitting on the desk, bro. And it's got a name on it. David Platt. Yeah, I hope one day you see the shit, you little bitch ass nigga. Yeah, David Platt, bro. It's got on there, right? And I see it on the disc, and I see to him, "Hey, that David Platt." I said to him, "Who's that, bro?" And he goes, "Oh." Now, this boss, we got along really well, bro. He knew my background and stuff, and he laughed at me, and he says, "Oh, you might know him. He's a prison guard out at the prison." I said to him, "Bro, I know him really well, bro." I said, "I know this prison guard really well, bro." He goes, "Oh, yeah, how do you know him?" I said, "Bro, I got 9 months added on to my sentence for punching this prison guard in the face." But what happened was, bro, that's a whole other story. But quickly, what happened was they were trying to get us to lock us up in our cells, bro. I was trying to tell the guards, because I was in cell number 1. So they were trying to start with me, bro. I said to them, "Bro, start at the other end, bro." I said, "Start at the other fucking end, bro. I'm waiting to, because there was a line of people getting hot water, bro, before we got locked up." And I was like, "Bro, I'm waiting to get some hot water, bro. Just start at that end, bro." They wouldn't have none of it, bro. So the screw went to push me in my chest, bro. And I threw a punch, bro. I just a lazy one, bro. It wasn't shit, bro. I just threw a little lazy jab, bro. And it nipped him in the chin, bro, right? It nipped the guy in the chin. He didn't make a move, bro, until he turned around and saw that the other guards had seen it, bro. Next minute, he falls on the ground. He's like, oh my God. Presses the red button on his fucking little thing that he's got attached to his shirt. Presses the red button. All the fucking guards come in, they pepper spray me. Fuck me up, bro, right? I got 9 months added onto my sentence for that, bro. There was no damage to him. He never went to hospital. He never even went to the medical unit and got. Come on, bro. I got 9 months on top of my fucking sentence, right? And I had to do that whole 9 months in prison. So I says to my boss. My boss says to me, "Bro, do you want to do the consultation?" Which is this. Y'all know what a consultation is, bro. So this is this, right? Where you got to ask questions like, have you ever injured any of the following? Please circle: head, neck, back, blah, blah, blah. Are any of these areas still an issue? Things like that. What do you do for work? Have you ever exercised before? Lifestyle. What's your current occupation? You know, does your occupation require much physical exercise? So, bro, what is your current daily water intake? So, bro, my boss says, "Bro, you can do his consultation." I'm like, "Oh, fuck, hell yeah, my nigga." I said, "Yes, bro, if you'd let me." Hold on a minute. So I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'll do the consultation, bro. I'll do the consultation." So, bro, about 10 minutes before he's due to come in, bro, I head up into, you know, the consultation room, bro, where we do the consultations and stuff. And I set it up, bro. Set the coffee up, all that shit, bro, right? The coffee, the hot chocolate, all that shit, bro. Cold drinks, whatever, bro. I set it all up, bro. I put the consultation thing on the desk, and I just sit there and wait, bro. Next minute, there's a knock at the door, bro. Knock, knock, knock. Nigga knocks at the door, bro. I'm like, "Hello, come on in, man." And he walks in, bro. And he just stares at me. He stops and he just stares at me and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" I'm in my work, bro, and I'm like, well, I'm here to do your consultation, Dave. How you doing, mate? And I put my hand out, bro, and he shakes my hand. I'm like, take a seat, bro. And he goes, he looks around, he's like, what do you mean you work here? And I said, well, I work here, bro. This is what I do. I said, this is what I do. I'm not, I don't just live in jail. I was like, this is what I do out here, bro. And he's like, oh, okay. All right, then. So, what the fuck is this, like a joke or something? I'm like, no joke, bro. I said, I'm here to ask you some questions, bro. I said, just like the questions you asked me when I come to jail, you know, the same questions. I said, same things here. So funny, bro. It was fucking hilarious, bro. He cut me off halfway through the interview because I started answering the questions for him, bro. I was saying things like, so what is your current occupation? Are you still a screw? You still a filthy screw? And I wrote it down, bro. I'm like, screw. Because that's a bad, they don't like the term screw here in New Zealand, bro. And that's what we call them, screws. I'm like, so he still a screw? And I'm like, screw. And I'm like, does your occupation require much physical exercise? Nah, not much, does it, Dave? And I'm like, bro, he's getting fucking cut the fuck up, bro. He goes, I don't have to put up with the shit. I'm like, what shit, Dave? I'm like, what shit? And he goes, I'm not training here. I said, well, the door's over there, mate. You can leave anytime you want. I said, unlike prison, bro, where you lock me in there. I said, feel free to leave, bro. And he just gets up and leaves. He complained to my boss, and all I could hear down the stairs, bro, was my boss laughing as he walked out. My boss was just laughing at him. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, gyms make a lot of money, bro. He was one client that my boss was happy to let me get one back at, bro. Because finally I was doing something really good with my life, and he was a fucking wanker, bro. Like the screw was a wanker, bro. And anyone that's been to this prison in Christchurch here, bro, will tell you that screw's a wanker, bro. You know what I mean? Like you got screws, but then you got screws that actually go to work. To work, you know, they actually just go to work, bro. They go to work to make that money so they can put some bread on the table for the kids and stuff like that. But then you got those other screws that are just fucking, they're just pieces of shit, bro. That actually just go to work and they actually fucking press you like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? They're pressing the fuck out of you every day, bro. They're looking for a problem rather than just doing their job until a problem happens in front of them, bro. Like I've always said to them, bro, out of sight, out of mind, bro. If you don't fucking look in our rooms when there's 3 or 4 of us in there, you know that there's 3 or 4 of us in there. There's a possibility we could be doing something. So you look in there knowing that. I'm like, what a fucking idiot, bro. I'm like, why don't you just do your rounds, bro? If we don't, if someone walks up to you, hey, officer, and they've got a cell phone to their fucking head with a joint hanging out their mouth, by all means, bro, shake the nigga down, bro. By all means, shake that nigga down, you dumb nigga. You know what I mean? You punk motherfucker. What's wrong with you? Do you know what I'm saying? But don't walk around the fucking unit looking for people that are doing shit, bro. Like, that's an actual fucking, that's a cop, bro. That's a pig. You know what I mean? Don't do that shit. Like, you end up being one of those fucking screws that people don't fuck with, bro. People don't like, bro. And you'll end up being one of them screws that if there was a hostage situation to be taken, bro, you'd be the fucking hostage, like, no doubt, bro. You know what I mean? Don't be that nigga. Like, if because this kind of shit happens, bro. Prison politics, bro. I've been in a situation in a unit, right, where they weren't our ops, but it was another gang, bro, right? But we get with this gang, but the leader of one of the other gangs had been pepper sprayed and beaten by the guards, bro, and dragged out of the unit. Now, what ended up happening was the next day when we were all unlocked again, bro. What ended up happening was the next day when we were all unlocked again, the fucking their crew had planned an attack on the screws, bro. There were 5 screws on it at this time, bro. There were 2 screws alone, bro, because of the way that they moved with the inmates, bro. They weren't crooked screws. They never brought in nothing for the boys, or they didn't do anything like that, bro. They just weren't fucking asshole screws, bro. They'd come out, play table tennis with the boys, you know what I mean? Sometimes you'd even catch them if they were extra meals. They'd be sitting down eating the same fucking food we were eating, bro, laughing with us and shit. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, they weren't, you know what I mean, bro? So that's one thing I noticed, bro. And I was young when that happened, bro. And I noticed that really, really quickly, bro. I was like, bro, those 2 screws got left alone. I was like, those 3 screws got jumped on and they got fucked up, bro. Like, they're all 3 of them in the hospital, bro. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's because they were fucking screws. It wasn't just a coincidence that the 3 that got fucked up were pieces of shit. And the 2 that got left alone were just normal, average people that come to work, they do their job, they go home, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's always about how you move, bro. Always move right, bro. Always move correctly, bro. Like, how stupid can you be, bro? In a place like prison, how the fuck do you... What do you think is going to happen, bro, when you're acting like a punk? When you're acting like a punk towards everybody, bro, and you're a prison guard, bro, what do you think is going to end up happening to you, bro? Are you fucking stupid, bro? Eventually, right? Because you're planning on working here for 20, 30 years, right? Do you think that within that 30 years, no one's going to try and stab your ass, you fucking idiot? Like, I'm like, bro, watch how you treat these inmates, bro. I'm like, because every day, different inmate coming through here. You might just fuck with the wrong one, officer, and he might not give a fuck. He might be looking at 30 years already, my nigga, and he might not care. You know what I mean? Like, watch the way you move, bro. Like, you don't have to smuggle in drugs for anybody. You don't have to do nothing like that. But don't be a pig, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Tim Ballin.
So you know what I mean, bro? That's how I think about it. And yo, I met a lot of good prison officers in there, bro. I met a lot of good screws in there, bro. You know, I've met a few fair cops as well, bro. Like, you got to remember, I played rugby league for most of my life, bro, and it's a huge New Zealand sport. It's New Zealand's national sport, bro. And you know what I mean? Like, I played against a lot of cops, bro. I played with a lot of cops on my team, shit like that, bro. And there are fucking cops that are pigs, bro. Just like any fucking job, bro. There are people that go to work just to go to work, my nigga. Yo, but fuck the police all day, fuck the police. You know, I ain't fucking with no police. I'm not saying that we were friends and I went and hung out at the fucking pub with these niggas. I'm just saying that we played sports together, bro. And when we played sports together, they treated me like a sports teammate. You know what I mean? Like I was a teammate. Like, but outside of the team, they would have jumped on my ass and arrested my ass straight away. Luckily, I never ran into any of those cops in the streets, but I can guarantee you, if I did, they would have arrested my ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. So, yo, I'm telling you, bro. Prison guards, bro. Oh, bro. At least every sentence, bro, I've ever spent in there, because I spent 17 years locked up in prison, don't forget, bro. And every single sentence I've been in jail, bro, I've been held up for assaulting one of them, bro. I've been charged for assaulting a fucking prison guard. Because some of them are fucking just, and I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, bro, just because you get to lock my door, that don't mean that you get to fucking stand all over my pride, bro. Like, that doesn't mean that you get to belittle me and treat me like I'm smaller than you, nigga. That doesn't mean shit, bro. All that means is you've got a job, and for now, my job's on hold, bro, because I fucked up out there, bro. That doesn't mean that you're better than me, my nigga. Bro, you could finish work tonight and go fuck up and be right next door. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with me, my nigga. Like, you ain't no one better than me, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Like, turn the fucking key, lock my door, leave me the fuck alone, bro. You know what I mean? Respect, nigga. Shit. Play the fucking game, fool. Yo. Anyway, that's my album, my niggas. Yo, that's my album. Bang on. I just looked at it. Bang on. Yo, word up. Thanks for tapping in, everyone, bro. Hey, look, mad love from HOODROK, bro. Go check out all the reactions. You know what's up, bro. This channel's where it's at, bro. I told you. Hey, and I'll be going live again in a couple of hours, bro. So, hey, if you ain't doing nothing, tap in, bro. All right, stay safe, yo. Stay dangerous. I'm out. Peace.